Alright guys, welcome back. We are playing Higurashi When They Cry, Chapter 7. Last time, we had to do a whole bunch of convincing of the Hinamizawa council, I suppose. And it went pretty well, frankly. We have one more person that we need to convince, which is Oryu Sonozaki. So, I don't know. I think she's pretty stubborn, and she is. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't think she is a terrible person exactly, right? She's done many things that I would describe as terrible, like the Shion stuff, right? That happened like a year ago. Um, But would you say that she is just a terrible person and that's it? I don't really think it's fair to sum anyone up like that. Especially, like, I mean, she has children. I was gonna say, of course, she does care about them and her grandchildren, but again, I mean, we see what happens with Shion, but ignoring that, it's hard to believe that she would be completely cold and uncaring about what's happening with Sadako, but it's more complicated than that, right? It literally is just more complicated than that. And that is like the real problem. That's like the real like evil here in a sense is all of these systems and all of these circumstances and all of these things that make people act in a way that feels so evil and feels so like inhuman, right? That's like the way to put it. At the child consultation center as a whole, it feels so like depersonalized and so disconnected from what's actually happening with Sadako. Uh, all of the stuff in the village, the Hojo family, like the way people feel about them, and the Sonozaki family kind of being the ones that uphold that, being like representative of it. It just feels like an extension of that, and that's kind of the real thing. Very much like applies to like the core themes of the story, I guess, in terms of like just being about like all the friendship stuff, right? Having a family of friends and all of that is very contrasting to all of these like cold systems we've been dealing with in this chapter. The enemy in this whole chapter has just been the system, just taking a bunch of different forms, right? And again, I mean, it's not like there's no easy answer. There literally is just no easy answer to this at all. So I don't know. I don't know. It's like if the message generally is just that through community organizing you can get things done even in these kinds of systems that feel so like cold and uncaring, I agree with that, and I think that's like good, and I think that makes sense to me. And maybe that's just all it'll be, because it feels like that's where we're going, right? That's what we're doing. Keiichi and all of his friends, all of them caring about Sadako so much, they are able to navigate these systems that feel so depersonalized and able to actually do something with it and make a change and all of that. And I want to believe that that's true, of course, just like generally. So I don't know. I don't know. I guess we got to see. We got to see how this is gonna go down exactly, because it's already the next evening. So we're here, huh? Did they go to the child consultation center this day if it's already the next evening? I don't know. The next evening, we're all gathered at the Sonozaki residence. I thought we'd be talking with Mion's grandma over tea or something. However, it wasn't so relaxed a situation as that. It's like a serious matter, or are we're gonna be in the meeting room? Mion's grandma stayed in her futon. She was propped up against a huge cushion, and it made me feel like I was about to talk to a queen. That wasn't the only thing either. There were about 5 members of the Sonozaki family surrounding her, as though I was at some kind of Yakuza gathering. You kinda are. Yes, this wasn't just any old town council meeting. It was a meeting of the 3 families. I kind of felt as though I didn't belong, but I also didn't have the time to be afraid. If I could persuade this lady, I could get help from the villagers. I wonder how he explained it exactly. Okay. The mayor was the first to speak. The old woman looked very grave. I couldn't tell if she always wore an expression like that, or if the story made her look that way. I feel like she always looks like that. She made a comment in a very low voice to her people. The lady wearing a kimono spoke for her instead. She must be Mion's mother. Ooh. And there she is, Sakane. Sorry, I skipped her line. Something's got to be done. That's what we're expecting.
母さん、そこは私から説明する。聡子のおじはとんでもないゴロつきなんだよ。
Mion, I want you to stand up and be strong here. I hope she can do it. I know she can do it. It's just something she like struggles with, you know.
去年も聡子に暴力を振るってるし、愛人に捨てられたと思ってひなみ沢に帰ってきた不機嫌なおじにとっては、それはさらにひどいものだと容易に想像がつく。葛西、調べてくれたんだよね。
Right.
北条哲平のこと。
一応、茜さんにはお伝えしてあります。
母さん、つまりはそういうこと。のんびり任せてたら、多分助けてくれるのは数ヶ月も後だよ。私は聡子が苦しんでるの。数ヶ月も放っておけない。
I hope. I don't know. I just wonder if this kind of like personal plea will mean anything here, you know? Like it should. Everyone's a person here, right? I just don't know. Oh, that's not a good start. That is really not a good start. She's not going to die. Ah, God. Just right. The old lady finally spoke, but she didn't have anything pleasant to say. I mean, she might as well. It's like the state that she was in chapter 3 might as well have been death. Like, I mean, yeah, like. Oh, okay. Oh, it's all right. Thanks. Yeah, this is good. Ooh. Not even willing to risk your own life over this. So what, does she think the answer should be to just kill him? If we really cared? God, really, huh? Just where are these feelings coming from for her? You know, like, what is it all, like, you know, like they've said that it's, she has this fear of losing the trust that the people around her have, kind of losing that, like, you know, the way people view her, of kind of having, like, this iron fist and all of that, you know? I don't know. We frankly do know very little about her, right? I certainly just don't want to just write her off and say she's a cold, uncaring person, obviously. Like, that tip at the end of chapter 5 makes it clear that she's not, in some way. Wow. So that's why the whole village is afraid of her. This was Oryu Sonozaki, known variously as the Hag, or Empress Sonozaki.
Oryu, Satoko wa boku no tomodachi nano desu. Tasukete agete hoshii no desu.
What is her response to that gonna be? Oh God, shut up, really. You have to choose your friends carefully. God. It's the hardest for her out of anyone to go back on this position on the Hojo family, right? Like, and for like self-serving reasons, right? Like, I'm not like defending her actions in terms of saying that it's like good that she's acting like this, obviously. I just think it makes sense, right? I understand the headspace she's in, at least partially, as to why she will so stubbornly try and hold on to this, despite she doesn't actually feel like this about the Hojos, right? Like, they don't actually mean anything to her, really, right? Or at least not Sadako. Yeah, not a great start. That's for sure. God.
聡子ちゃんは北条家の娘であるだけです。別に聡子ちゃんがダムに賛成して親と敵対したわけじゃありません。
But it's just it's such a it's like there's kind of a thing buried in here. It's like that idea that Sadako, despite being a member of the Hojo family, despite being a member of like this bloodline, she shouldn't be blamed for the sins of her ancestors, of her parents, right? Which is like a not controversial thing. I think everyone agrees with that on principle. But But, like, this whole idea of bloodlines and all that stuff kind of is important broadly to, like, the Sonozaki family, for example. You know, it's like that's the grounds on which they stand on this power that they have and all of that, right? The reason why, it's, you know, it's the Sonozaki, like, bloodline, essentially. It really is like royalty in a way. So it's kind of like that's kind of buried in here in this argument, and I think that that's something that Oreo doesn't want to hear is wrong. You know what I mean? Because if it's unfair to judge her that way, then what does that mean about, like, the Sonozaki family and all of that? This is great. Awesome. Oh, okay. Well, right. Thanks. Really, we're having a good dialogue here, aren't we? This is really, yeah. I mean, this is great. You know, this is really, it's right. God. Okay. I wonder what her, like, position really is. Akane, I don't know. Another character we just kind of know nothing about, really. I made eye contact with Mion's mom. She's very pretty, but she was wearing the same grave look as Oreo. By then, I had no doubts that this was Mion's mother. Okay, he's a good talker. This is what he's good at. Although, Keiichi, you can't start, like, screaming or something. I don't think this is the place for that. I don't know. Brenda nodded in agreement. Okay. That's kind of a scary thing to say. Oh. Right, great. Didn't we heard something about that, like, a long time ago, right? About how his family hasn't really been taking part in, like, the village council, like, related activities and all of that. Yeah, they... but at the same time, it's like, you can't say that they aren't part of the village, especially not Keiichi, right? Why is Mion only telling me that now? Sure hope I'm not too late to introduce myself. Right? Okay. Well, not really. The trouble, imagined trouble that doesn't matter. Like, you guys made it up. So, like, kinda. Okay. I was sure, but... Okay, well, it's appropriate right now. We disagree with when it's appropriate. So, like, we need to... There's a conflict here. That's kind of the whole problem. So, thank you. Oh, being selfish. He's being selfish. He's being selfish. What are we talking about? Right. It's, yeah. That is the selfish part. Oh, I mean, yeah. That she could just be broken. And yeah, I mean, and who even knows? She won't even get... yeah, what's... Okay, I mean, honestly, good question. Like, what should we do? Like, what is the outcome we want exactly? Like, because the Sonozaki family, I don't think they can just, like, force the Child Consultation Center to do something. I don't really know if that's a good way to go about it or not, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, sure. I guess we just don't want them to brush us aside like they've decided to, so... but it's more, there's so much stuff wrapped up in it. But it is your business because they think it's your business, right? Because you have all of this power, you can't just ignore the power that you do have and the influence that you do have, right? Because you have it, right? Like, yeah, there's a lot of responsibility that comes alongside that. So you can't just say, like, no, we aren't going to do anything. Because you're doing something by not doing anything. Damn it. She's so hard-headed. It was easy to win an argument with the old people in the assembly hall, since they got agitated so quickly. But Akane-san, Mion's mom, is way tougher than that. Both of the Sonozaki sisters and their grandma are quick to anger, but Akane-san seemed incredibly calm. She was calm, but still full of animosity. Right.
そういうことなんだよ、母さん。だから勝手にすればいいじゃもはや済まない。
It's not that simple, yeah.
懲戒として指示か不指示をはっきり表明してくれないと後が続かないんだよ。
It's like this illusion that we could just do whatever we want, you know?
というか、懲戒はもう決着がついてます。
Because no matter what we do, we're still gonna, that influence is still gonna be there, still affecting the decisions that the Child Consultation Center make, right? So it's like not, yeah.
おばあちゃんさえ納得してくれれば指示してもいいとまとまってます。
Right. God, that face.
お前たちもダム戦争の時の北条夫妻の態度は知ってるだろ?
Just gotta go through it all again, huh?
あれを許せるのかって言われると、
really?
答えはノーだね。
Wow.
私知らないんだけど、さとこちゃんのご両親ってどういう人だったの?
Just doesn't even matter. I mean, again, it's just the same thing where it just doesn't matter what her parents are even like, right? I mean, I'm sure maybe this is what Run is getting at, though.
お母さんはさとこがもっと強気になったみたいな人でした。
A stronger version of Sadako sounds terrifying.
お父さんは鉄平の兄な人でした。
Teppei's older brother.
しかも鉄平より強くて怖かったです。
Awesome. Yeah, like what?
そりゃなんだかわからない話だな。なるほど。そのザキ家とバチバチと対立してた構図がようやく見えてきた。要するにその時の煮えくり返った蝶がまだ収まらないと。
It's kind of
そう言ってるんだな、このばあさんは。
the disrespect is probably a large part of it, right? Like them, not only did they, you know, support the dam and everything that meant, right? But the personal disrespect and personally going against the Sonozaki family's gotta be part of it, right?
聞こえるように言うとはあんたも大した玉だね。子供たちからよくあんたの話は聞いてるよ。
Right.
大した器だそうじゃないかい。
Extremely.
つけ上がったついでで恐縮ですが、そこの布団のばあさんが頭を縦に振ってくれりゃ俺は満足です。
Don't say that old lady in the futon. We've got to be we do need to be respectful here.
何もここにいる皆さん
I mean, maybe we don't. I don't know.
心情に加わってくれとまでは言わない。ただ黙って頭を縦に振ってくれりゃ。
No, I don't think she's gonna like that. Yeah.
この場でばあさんの頭を叩き割ってミオンを浸透紙にして頭を縦に振らします。
Keiichi, what are we doing? Keiichi. What? You can't say that. That's literally like no voice acting for that line, huh? You literally can't say that, Keiichi. Like you can't. There was no way you can say that. It's exactly like it's Keiichi. We have really got to be careful here. It's like maybe I'm just a coward though. Maybe this is what we need. Maybe I'm just being way too. Maybe there's no reason to be walking on tiptoes here, and we've got to do it like this. I don't know. Keiichi, shut the hell up. Whatever you ate tonight will be your last supper. Right. God. It doesn't seem like her, like, heart is in it, though, you know? Like, God. Just like her tone of voice, you know? The evil hag sent a violent glare my way, the intimidating aura surrounding her becoming almost visible. Normally, I'd be terrified. However, I can't back off today. Sadako doesn't have much time left. I mean, it's for Sadako, right? Maybe this is it. Maybe this is where we risk our lives, right? It's like what Arya said about how we aren't willing to risk our lives for. Well, we are. We're risking them against you. We aren't doing it to kill Tepe and throw our life away for that, but everyone here knows that. We all know that she'll be forever damaged in only a few more days. We would then cry and lament our powerlessness. We have to fight as best we can so that we have no regrets. There will be no limits to how far we go to save her. Right? Oh. Right, yeah. That's how we united. Oh, shut up. God, he is not an outsider at all. Yeah, he's the new generation, so... Oh.
Oryo-san, 前原さんは確かに引っ越してきて日は浅いかもしれませんが、村にすっかり溶け込み、新しい風を吹き込んでくれる期待の若者です。
Disrespect is the same as promise. I guess, is that really what he's saying? Like, this, come on. Is that supposed to mark the end of the meeting? I hope not. The man in the far end stood up and brought over some tea and medicine. If you think I'm being disrespectful when he said he would kill her, like, right, yeah, I mean, only if you think so, Right. Oh. I don't know. I just don't think this will work. As I deeply bowed my head to her, my friends bowed along with me. But it is! It is your business. Whether you want it to be or not, it is. Right, but Sadako has nothing to do with that. Sadako's best friends with two of your Sonozaki family daughters. So it's like, it just doesn't, like, come on, right? Not Sadako! An issue of distinction. Yeah, what does that mean exactly? Like, you need Sadako to come out and apologize? Oh, right. So it's impossible, so that means forever? Great, it's good, yeah. That just feels so wrong, doesn't it? That feels so wrong, to force her to apologize. I mean, it's like, you know, if that really would save her from Tepe, sure, but, like... It's obviously just, like, such a stupid thing. Like, man, they should apologize to the Hojo family. Like, I don't know. They should apologize to her. One of honor. Right. I mean, I don't think... It's actually an interesting thing, because in a sense, Sadako's thing about, like, the way she engages with her whole situation because of the Sakushi stuff, it kind of is, like, a matter of honor as well, in a sense, you know? Like, in a different way. I just think that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, it won't matter, right? It's like, it's just crazy because it wouldn't mean anything. Like, sure, Sadako could come in here and apologize, but she's apologizing for something that other people did who are now dead, and it doesn't matter. So, like, I guess. Yeah, like. Okay.
それでどうですか、みーちゃんのおばあちゃん。さとこちゃんがダム戦争時のことを謝ったら。
Yeah, surely, right? I mean, it's kind of like this pointless gesture that, like, really means nothing, like, again. But I think for, like, Oreo, it's important, because that's kind of what this is all about in the first place, right? Is her holding on to, like, this, like, symbolic thing, you know? I don't like that answer, but maybe we can translate that to yes. I don't know. She laughed, obviously thinking that Sadako would never actually apologize to her. It seemed for a moment as though Rina had compromise in mind. However, Rina always had a plan up her sleeve. Right? There we go. Yeah. Sure. I like that. Right. She wasn't her parents. Right. I kind of think, I don't know. It's kind of a thing that is bigger still than just, like, the Sonozaki family or just Oreo herself, right? Like, it's kind of, like, reinforced by every individual person. I mean, that's just kind of how, like, this kind of social, like, contract type thing works, right? It's bigger than any one individual, but it can only be changed on an individual level. So I don't think it's wrong, I guess. I think Rena's right. In a sense, you know, there's just a different, like, way to look at it, really. I think it's important to think about, because that's kind of like the theme of this chapter, it feels, is this whole idea of, like, social systems like this, you know? How much you as an individual can do to, like, influence them, you know, willingly or not willingly, even. Like how Oreo keeps saying it's none of her business or whatever. Well, it is, no matter what. She's still part of it, right? Yeah. The mother of all Hinamizawa. Right, yeah.
先ほどの言葉をお借りしますが、サトコは俺の仲間です。身内です。
あ
なたの影響力で不利益が被られるなら、俺はあんたと戦わなくちゃならない。それが仲間を守るってことです。都会者風情がなかなか言うじゃないかい。
He's not a city boy, not anymore.
親類の皆さんの意見も聞こうか。皆さんはどう思いだい？筋は通ったる。I
forgot there were other people here, frankly. Right? And surely that means something. Oh, God. It's not that simple. You can't just stay neutral. That in and of itself is a stance that you're taking, right? Neon's dad, oh god, right. Jesus. The big, scary man in sunglasses spoke with a deep voice. So, god. What do we know about Mion's dad again? Like, what? We've got, like, small bits of characterization for him. Just kind of scattered in a few places, you know?
懲戒が指示をしなきゃ役所は聞く耳を持たんと言ってます。はっきり白黒をつけるほかありませんな。
Right, thank you, thank you.
お前さんはどう思うんだい？
圭一君、いつも娘から聞いてるよりずっと立派に意見する。
A stronger man than my daughters have led me to believe. I guess that's kind of a... It's a little bit backhanded in a way, but I don't know.
見直した。大した男だ。
Well, there we go. There we go, huh? How often are Mion and Shion talking about Keiichi at home, huh?
どうも。ミオンのお父さんですか？
Oh. I thought he was the boss of the Yakuza clan or something. Well, of a Yakuza clan. Yeah, uh-huh. Wait, I did hear once that her dad is exactly that. Thank you. He certainly looks that way.
君のところの身内に迷惑をかけたのはうちに責任がある。
Mm-hmm.
親はともかく娘に罪はない。
And I mean, it's kind of funny because it's like partly their fault too, because like the only reason Teppei's here in the first place is also related to like the Sonozaki family and Rina and all that, you know? So like very literally, partly their fault.
そうでしょ、お母さん。
知ったこく。
This is a very good answer. Thank you.
の名前を持つアカンタレはどいつもバチ当たりもんさね。
God, I am surprised Shion hasn't lost her mind, honestly.
それにこいつはさっきわしん頭を叩き
So,
割
okay.
るか抜かしよったんぞ。
Well, he's not a Hojo, so you can curse the Maibaras instead. I don't
そ
know.
んなやつに大した男も減ったくれもね。
God, sometimes you've got to stand up to people like you to be a man. I don't know.
お母さん。
Like,
ここは一つ圭一君に力を貸してはあげられませんでしょうか。近頃珍しい熱心な若者です。なかなかこうはっきり言える若者はおりません。
ばっちゃ、私もお願いする
Teiichi
よ。
really is. Teiichi really is so impressive, isn't he? Like, he's so... Oh my god. I love him so much. He's, like, so great. I mean, it's crazy.
私たちに力を貸してほしい。さとこは私の仲間でもある。私
Oh.
はひなみ沢の仲間のために戦ったバッチャの昔話をいつも尊敬してるんだよ。だから私も
Oh,
バッチャ
yeah,
みた
right?
いに仲間のた
Like,
めに戦いたいんだ。
hmm.
私も頭を下げます。さとこは私の家族です。妹です。お願いします。私たちに力を貸してください。
Hmm. Come on, like, please. Upon seeing the twins bowing so deeply, the stubborn old woman simply stared at them with that grave look of hers. I figured it would be difficult to get her to cooperate with us. The mayor looked troubled too. Mion's grandma eventually turned her gaze to me, and I stared back at her.
頭すでに一度下げたか
Ooh.
らもう一度は下げない。でももう一度言う。
Look at Rika back there, that face. Rika is just in a constant state of shock at how awesome Keiichi is in this chapter. Like,
俺たちに力を貸してくれ。サトコは俺の仲間で、あんたの村の一員でもある。
ooh.
そしてあんたを罵倒したわけでもない。恨む筋合いはない。
Right, yeah. I mean, completely true, right? She has never done anything to you.
頭を縦に振って、それでどうする？
Well...
懲戒の指示がつけば、相談所も耳を貸さないわけにはいかなくなる。
Okay.
それでも聞かなきゃ、また押しかける。今度はひなびざを上げてだ。
Right, the whole village, yeah. Yeah.
相談所も午前中はやってる。そして村人は祭りの準備のために集まるはずだ。その人数で相談所に行く。
Okay, okay, makes sense, yeah.
それはすごいですね。
No, that's what we need. Just flood Okonomiya completely. Like, perfect.
100人規模の話になります。
That's what we've got to do!
人数はどれくらい集まるんだい？
A lot, I hope.
いきなり明日の話だから、賛同者がどれだけ出てくれるかはわからないけど、とにかく俺がみんなの前で話します。
村長さんのところはどんな見通しです？
紹介役員はおおむね理解を示しています。
And that support probably means a lot in terms of like the participation we'll get from other people in the village,
確
right?
かに役所と築いてきた連帯も大切ですが、 役員たちの中にも自主同盟時代の話を引き合いにして、
That is a good way
さとこちゃん
to
の
think
た
about
めに
it.
戦えないのはおかしいという声が上がっています。圭一君のやってることは理解できるし、反対する言われはないってことでまとまってます。
なんだい、ババ様抜きでも懲戒がまとまってるんじゃないか。
We never needed her in the first place. Come on.
それで最後のケツだけをその崎家にさせようってのかい？なかなか意地の悪い注文をするもんだね。
Well, that's just how it is. You don't have control over how everyone feels, right? Like, that's not the nature of your power. You've never had that power, right?
あかねさん、おりょうさん、はっきり言うが、私もさとこちゃんが不憫だと思うんだ。
Right. I mean, yeah, it has to feel so to be an obstacle to this poor little girl getting abused, getting help. Like, yeah. I mean, yeah, right? Like, no one would be fine with that. No one would want that, obviously, right?
一人でけなげによく頑張ってきた。この辺でさとこちゃんがもうみんなに嫌われてなんかいないってことを一つ大号令を発してもらうわけにはいかないかな。
そんなことはできない。
Oh, really? God. Come on. Oh, don't, Keiichi, please. Oh God. Oh God. We gotta stop. Keiichi, we gotta dial it down. We have to. Please. No. No, but I mean, it really does. It makes sense. Like, in a way, this is also, again, it's like one of the other like core themes of Higurashi. We brought it up so many times. It's just that idea of like all the youngins as our main characters kind of struggling to deal with this system that's been set up by like the old generation of people, and kind of like the conflict that arises because of that. I feel like this is very much like part of that, you know? Right. So what are we doing? As I jumped up, her family members stood in my way. Keiichi, please. They all had put their hands in their pockets. I want to imagine what they might pull out of there. Keiichi, Jesus Christ. Oh. But the never backing down, you know, it's gotta be important. Think of your blood pressure, right. Instantly calms her down. Yeah. Maybe we'll just give her an aneurysm. She'll have a stroke, and then the problem will be solved, right? That's mean. I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry. She was mumbling too much for me to tell what she was saying, but I could tell that she was furious. She whispered something into Mion's mother's ear. She spoke for her instead. Great. Okay. Feels so unfair. Yeah, like the adults' rules, right? Like just like what we were just saying, right? The adults' rules, the rules that have been set up by society as it is now, and the way that it will be changed every generation of kids that grow up and become the people who replace them in these positions of power, you know? Yeah, there's always the adult rules, right? I mean, you really have. He does keep threatening her life. So, yeah. What do you mean by reflect on that? I guess. It feels so unfair. Based on Mion and Shion's reaction, Mion's mom is very scary when she's angry. They're convinced that their mom is going to explode in about 10 seconds. Still, should we really leave after just that? Damn it, I really want her to nod. If she gives me an answer tonight, I can gather a huge crowd tomorrow. The people at the Child Consultation Center were laughing at us today. Oh, really? We'd gradually increased the number of people we had until the third day, but on the fourth we had far less. They must think that we won't show up at all within a couple of days. Man, no matter what, we can't stop showing up. How many days has it been since she was taken by her uncle? We didn't have a single day to waste. However, for tonight, the meeting was over. The old lady went to sleep and we were kicked out of the room. God damn it. That's it? Yeah, we just gotta leave. I was wondering, like, no, can't talk to Akane anymore or anything. Even though the rest of us were forced to leave, the mayor stayed behind to wrap things up. We decided to wait in the yard for him to come back out. Maybe. I don't know. Especially when he threatened to kill her. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just so agonizingly slow, you know? Like, oh, and we need the sense of urgency, like...
お嬢さんがすっかり不機嫌モードに入ってしまいましたからね。
Right.
一度ああなったら
Oh god, don't say that.
3日は機嫌を直しません。
3 days? We can't wait 3 days. That can't... That's way too long.
さっき前原さんも言ってましたが、明日の綿流しの準備の時に
Oh
みんな
no.
に呼びかけてみんなで訴えに行くというのはちょっと無理だと思います。
でも話を最後まで聞いてくれま
I
したと思い
guess.
ます。
I guess she didn't just kick us out. Really? I mean, she did,
お
kinda.
量を信じるだけなのです。
Just feels so awful, you know? It brings up that idea of powerlessness, like, yet again, right? How it's just kind of all in her hands, even, right? Like, what do we even do? But I guess that's the whole theme of the chapter, you know? There's always something you can do. Yeah, just wait and see. At least Shion looks happy. Mion and Shion ran over to join us.
ミオもシオもお疲れさん。どんな感じだった？うまくいきそうか？
わかんない。私の見たところだと、バッチャの印象は最悪。
Of course.
ケイちゃんは本家には二度と来ない方がいいだろうね。
Maybe.
なんだ？ミオンの家にはもう遊びに行けないってことか。
I mean, I'd be worried about your life. I don't know.
しかし、ケイちゃんも大したもんですね。
Very.
昨日の集会所もそうでしたが、よくあれだけ凄まれても震え上がらないものです。
っていうか、震えるほど怖かったか？
You didn't notice.
怖い形相だなとは思ったけど、そんなにビビるほどじゃなかったぜ。
God, I love Keiichi.
はあ、それは多分、ケイちゃんがバッチャの本当の怖さを知らないからだね。まあ、無知も時には武器か。
I mean, Shion is well aware. Like, ugh.
そんなことないよ。ケイイチ君はそんな怖さを
Is right, yeah.
さとこちゃんのためにひるまなかった。
We know from experience you can have him strapped to the torture chair and he will still not give in. So, like, come on, yeah.
そういえば、竜宮さんもいくら怒鳴られても平気そうに見えました。
She's good at that, yeah.
声は荒げられてたけど、怒ってはいなかった。
Really?
私も全然怖くなかったかな。
あれが怒ってないように見えたっての？
Mion's just that bad at reading it.
みーちゃんのおばあちゃん、全然怒ってなかったよ。
I see. I kind of agree. I don't think it's just anger. I think there's the feelings she has about this are very different than that, right? Like, yeah. Is that really how it looked to her? To me, it looked like her head was going to explode. No, I get what she means. I definitely do, you know? Like, I guess it's hard to, like, put into words, but... Yeah. Because it just being anger, like, that's very different than... Like, probably, you know, if it was just anger, that would be very much, like, dehumanizing her, and viewing her very much as just, like, this heartless woman who has no ability to understand or sympathize with the situation, and I think she absolutely does. And that's, like, the conflict going on in her head, you know? The next moment, I heard someone walking toward us. It was the mayor, who was accompanied by Mion's mother.
おじいちゃん、どうでした？ばあさんは怒ってました。
Did the old witch finally start melting? Right. Not quite. Oh, really? Okay. Okay. sense. Nice. And we get this track play. All right. Okay, we did it. Okay, sure. She just needed them to leave. She just didn't want to do it in front of all of them. Okay, okay, all right. Oh, fuck. Really? Okay, okay. I mean, yeah, she's here. It must be. The hag was so ticked off, though. I can't even imagine what caused her to grant us permission. No matter how it happened, I guess she accepted me in the end. Yeah, I wonder. I don't know. God. Every time I hear this track, I think of the Satoshi scene, you know, when we first see him. Let's go! Okay. Right, it's gotta be a real fight. I bet Keiichi is gonna be great at that. Come on. If we're gonna fight, we've gotta do it right. Yeah. Keiichi is like perfect for that responsibility, frankly. Yeah. It's very much so. Okay, that didn't happen. We didn't quite go that far. Well, I don't know. Oh, I get it. I get it. Okay. I get what we're doing here. It's gotta be like that, right? Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. That's what we need. That's, Exactly, exactly. You have to be someone that strong, yeah. Yeah, makes sense. And I mean, Keiichi was basically there, like, exactly, right. There we go. I like that story. They never are. Yeah. That's fine. Come on. That's great. That's what we want. Put it in the village history books. Yeah, I was thinking, like, is that the kind of reputation Keiichi wants? Is that the kind of, like, you know, like, do we want people thinking that of him? I don't know, but that's where we're at now. So, oh well. Exactly. Perfect. Ah, we did it. Okay. All right. Sure, but I don't think we could. I think it's, yeah. I think it's important to, like, directly address this, you know?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and I agree, yeah. I don't doubt that, frankly. Kind of that stubbornness, really, isn't it? But you gave her the opportunity, I guess. No, don't do that. Don't do that. You've been banned, I assume. Yeah, no, please. God. Right.
僕もそう思いましたです。 おりょうは日本刀が大好きなのですよ。
It's fantastic.
リカちゃん笑いながら言うな。生きて帰れて大感謝だぜ。
今日の圭一君にはおばさんも惚れたよ。男はそうでなくちゃいけない。
Right, right.
さとこちゃんも過保物だね。
To have all these people, yeah. And not even just him, though. Not just him, everyone, right? Come on. It's okay, yeah, and it's not quite like that either. Not exactly, right? Okay, you're gonna start embarrassing them, please, please. Oh god. Don't say that. 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 Surely Satoshi's gonna be back for Shion anyway, so come on. Right, right. Rena? Mion and Shion simultaneously turned red and hit me with their fist and their elbow. Oh, okay. I thought it was Rena, but no. The apple sure doesn't fall far from the tree, huh? Their mom talks just the same way that they do. You could really feel the Shion in the way she was talking there, can't you? Like... Oh my god. I love this. Like, what I like about all this so much is everything we've been doing in this chapter to address the Teppei Sadako thing is... Back in Chapter 3, it felt so hopeless. It was so powerless. It felt impossible to do anything. I couldn't come up with, like, anything we could have done. And the answer really is, like, simple in a sense, right? Like, this seems like such an obvious path to take, is you organize, you use these avenues that you have to try and change things and just get her the help she needs, right? It's not like we needed some kind of miracle or anything, right? It's the kind of answer that I feel like would be so rare in media generally, right? Like, how often is the answer to anything like this that you've seen be, yeah, we're gonna go to the Child Consultation Center and have a whole arc dedicated to dealing with that and stuff, right? It feels like generally in stories, we would be presented with some kind of miraculous thing or some kind of something like that, right? But no, we really did. We hunkered down, we dealt with all of these systems that we have to deal with in this very realistic fashion, and we fucking did it, right? Like, man. Obviously, we still have an obstacle, which is Sadako herself, right? We aren't done, of course. Oh. Oh my god. And Sadako's gonna be free now from, like, the... She's gonna be free from just, like, the way people in the village treat her, I hope, too, you know? It's just, it won't be this easy. We still have the obstacle of Sadako herself and the way that she feels and thinks about it and everything, right? Like... Because what if... I don't know. I'm gonna temper my expectations, you know? Like, what if they show up to try and save her, and Sadako refuses, right? She fights and says, like, no, don't take me, I refuse to leave, you know? Like, what's gonna happen then? I don't know. Aw. Yeah. Thank you, Shion. It's okay, right. We're gonna have to start putting sugar in their gas canisters or whatever. Or their gas tanks, their engines. Right, a demon. I would hope so, yes. But good thing to, like, clear that up, right? Whoa, yeah. Okay. Sure. Okay.
さとこちゃんを村の子供として本当の意味で受け入れてください。
分かってる。 今後は酒の席でも
Thank you.
軽率なことは言わんや。約束する。うかつなこと言うと、私がケイチ君に首根っこをつかまれそうだ。
He's really gonna have quite the reputation now, huh? We did it! After that, we started heading back home. Sadako still wasn't saved, but I think we made huge progress today just the same. The mayor is going to call the Child Consultation Center tomorrow and tell them that he's on our side. He's also going to persuade them to save Sadako as soon as possible. He'll bring up Oryo-san's name too. Oh, Rika, how are we feeling, girl, huh? Hanyu, any words? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. It's just, there's still the Sadako problem, like herself, right? Ooh, oh, thank you! I hate fate! I agree! I hate fate, I hate miracles, I hate destiny. Like, exactly. Thank you. Yeah. God. Oh my god. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Rika seemed to think about what I said for a while. I wondered for a moment if I said something that hurt her feelings, but Rika-chan soon smiled at me. Oh. Thank you. That also means you shouldn't give up, right? Yeah, you've gotta take control of your life. You've gotta reclaim your heart. You've gotta, like, come on, right? Please. Oh. I hope just we've gotta, like, start directly dealing with that somehow, you know? Oh god, don't say that. Don't say that. Oh, really? Oh, I can only imagine. Yeah, also, like, from his perspective, what the hell are you talking about, Rika? Like... No. Thank you. Give me a knee paw. I'll do just as Keiichi says. I won't use words like fate anymore. Thank you. Ah, my god. Okay. Okay. Fuck. Ooh, okay. The call. Hello, thank you for calling. You've reached Shishibun City Hall.
もしもし、すみません。生活振興部の自治係をお願いします。
Okay, of course. Please hold.
お待たせしました。自治係でございます。
もしもし。どうも、係長の相田さんはいらっしゃいますか？
これは君吉会長さん。
斉藤。
ご無沙汰いたしております。先日は大変お世話になりました。
Well,
ありがとうございました。
Things have changed a little bit since then.
こちらこそ悪かったね。本当にありがとう。助かったよ。
あ、係長が戻りました。
I wonder how they will react to this, huh?
係長、ひなみ沢連長の君吉会長さんです。
はい、もしもし。どうも。今日はいかがなさいましたか？
実はね、先日の
The music starts up. What's this track called again? R of Can. Okay. Huh. It's a weird name, isn't it? R of Can. Does the R stand for, like, a word? I can't really think of a word that would go there. The idea, like, the can being in there kind of makes sense to me. Like, you can do it, you know? This track kind of feels like the fight song, you know?
はい。若い子たちが陳情に来ているという話ですね。いやー、相談所の方も困っていたそうで。
You wouldn't have to be inconvenienced anymore, not for long, as long as you, you know. Well, they completely changed our minds. They changed Oreo's mind. Everything's completely different than it was before. It's all just been turned on its head. Yeah. There we go. How is he gonna react to that? Oh god.
うちの町会でも前原君のやってることは筋が通ってると。いやね、若い方が納得してくれんのですわ。
Right.
若いって言っても50、60の人たちですがね。
しかし会長さん、他の役員さんはどう言っておられるんですか？
They all agree.
昨日綿流しの実行委員会の席がそのまま緊急の役員会になっちゃってね。最初は石頭連中が足打ったんだけど、すっかり前原君に言いまかされちまった。いやね、彼は最近にしちゃ骨のある子だよ。ああいう子をもっと応援しないと青少年の育成にはならないよ。
それではひなみ沢連長役員会の総意ということでよろしいでしょうか。
And not only that.
そうです。総意です。反対の役員はおりませんでした。
Oh God.
君吉会長さん、先日もお話ししました通り、相談所の方も相当やってくれてるんです。
I'm sure,
ただですね、観察期間を経ないことには。
I mean, it really is, and unironically is a human rights issue. So, sure. I don't know. Yeah, the situation's the situation.
とんでもなく暴力的なおじに閉じ込められてるんだ。体の傷じゃないよ。心の傷になっちゃうんだよ。育ち盛りの時期の心の傷は一生に暗い影を落としちまうんだよ。この間の青少年セミナーの先生も言ってたでしょ。一緒に聞いたでしょ。
まあ、それでその崎顧問の方はどんな感じですか？
Thank God we did go to them, right?
お嬢さんもね、そう強い口調でしたわ。
Very.
慎重だか慎重だか知らんが、これ以上さとこちゃんの件を放置するってなら、ひなみ沢連長全体で前原君をバックアップしていかなくてはなりませんわ。
God, I love how firm he's being, you know, just, yeah.
そうですか。その崎顧問が
Probably just seems so, yeah, like, can't even believe it.
まあ、そう。こういうのはご家庭の問題でもありますし、ご近所の問題もありまして。
It's like, that's your job. That is your job.
近所に出てくればうちらも言ってやるけど。何しろほとんど表に出てこないやつだから。
Now we can enact my plan now. Remember my plan of all the villagers like surround his house and like chant and like burn voodoo dolls of him to make him run away? We can do that now, you know, the whole village.
True, true.
That's what you're here for. That's the point of the Child Consultation Center, is it not?
全くおっしゃる通りですね。後ほどこちらからも園崎顧問さんにお電話をし
He's given it to
事情
you.
を伺ってみます。
He has given it to you.
やめた方がいい。
And she's in a very bad mood.
お
Yeah.
嬢さんへそを曲げちゃってる。しばらくは電話をしない方がいいね。
God.
そうですか。それは困りましたね。
I love his voice. Like the way he's saying all of
頭に
this.
血が上られると鬼のようになりますからね。
それでね、係長さんの方から相談所の方にさとこちゃんの即時保護をお願いしてほしいんです。なんなら私が一緒に行ってもいいです。
Okay, okay.
今から行きましょう
Let's
か。
go right now.
いや会長さんにご足労いただくことはございません。
Well, we gotta make sure it gets done. So, later today, no. No. Yeah. There we go.
そんな夕方になるまで長話にはならんでしょう。所長ってそんなに忙しいの？
God, I love his attitude. Oh my god.
わかりました。お昼まで 会長さんのお宅へご連絡させていただきます。
I like how, like, we're really taking a firm stance here in this way that, like, it really fights against what, like, Keiichi was saying about them being, like, the government's lapdog and all of that, right? It's very much, it's going both ways now, you know?
懲戒はね、相談所の対応が鈍いと、陳情を真面目に聞いてくれてないと非常に怒ってると伝えてくださいよ。
And I mean, and this is what, like, elected officials are supposed to be. They're supposed to be, as, you know, subservient to the wills of the people. So, it's, yeah, no, I love it. It's great.
わかりました。はい。ごめんくださいませ。
A good call. Good call from his point of view, I'm sure. Click.
係長、なんだかやばそうな話。
He looks like he's about to pass out, like...
参ったな。ひなみ沢連長が燃え上がっちゃったぞ。
Indeed.
斉藤君、悪いんだけどさ、園崎顧問に電話して事情を聞いてくれないかい？
Really?
俺は相談所に連絡する。
Okay.
これはひょっとするとやばいぞ。ダム戦争の再発になるぞ。
They don't want that.
ああ、もしもし。どうもお世話になっております。自治係でございますが、所長さんはおいでですか
？Ah, God.
南沢の連合長会が指示ですか。先日聞いてもらった時には確か。
Things have changed.
先日会長や顧問にお尋ねした時はそういうお話だったんですが、何でもですね、昨夜の役員会でコロって一転して全会一致で指示に決まった。
まあ、わかりました。ですが別に。
Ooh, really? We'll see.
こちらも対応を変えるわけにはいきません。
We'll see about that.
懲戒の抗議があったから特別待遇にしなくちゃならないなんておかしいですから。
Is it really special treatment though? Like,
ひなみ沢連長はご存知と思いますが、前身は鬼ヶ淵死守同盟です。所長はダム戦争はご存知ですよね。
ダム戦争の時は県にいましたから。新聞に載っている以上のことはよく知りません。本庁の方にデモが来てたみたいな話は聞いてますが。
Something like that.
端的に申し上げて、先方の話に耳を傾けられた方がよろしいんじゃないかと。
After last time, would not want a repeat of it.
死守同盟はもう何年も前に解散しているでしょう。
They're all back.
その後、オタクとうまくやってると聞いてます。
Well, yeah, but it's a relationship that could very easily break apart, you know? Like...
うまくいってるつもりだったんですが、たった一晩で何があったやら。
We got a fighting spirit back, is what happens.
新庄のリーダーの前原くんという子、会長さんがとても気に入られてるようでして、しかも園崎顧問の指示まで得るとはただごとではありません。
園崎顧問ってよく聞くひなみ沢の影の会長さんって方ですよね。お会いしたことはありませんが。
I don't think you ever want to, frankly.
ご注意いただいた方がよろしいかと思います。もしも可能でしたらですね、その北条さんの急いで保護してあげる方法で検討してもらえないでしょうか。
I mean, whatever it takes. Yeah, whatever it
私は長官さん
takes.
とご縁があったことがないので分かりかねますが。そもそも行政は粛々と進めるべきものであって、その処理する順番が横やりによって変わるのは職務の怠慢ではないかと考えます。
What is disorderly about it?
うちの職員も少ない人員の中で精一杯やってるんです。福祉士も山積みの仕事の中から順に片付けてるんです。
Okay, I guess you don't have to like, that's just excuses. I don't know. Like, come on.
どれも最優先でどれも後回しにできません。
Oh, but there is a reason. So.
わかりました。では私の方から君の会長さんの方にそのように連絡しておきます。
そんな連絡する必要があるんですか？
Yeah,
市政は町会の太鼓持ちじゃないでしょ。
No, it does, kind of. It exists to serve the people, right?
あまり特定の町会にばかり便宜を図ると良くないんじゃないですか？
We're gonna have to fight. We're gonna have to
わか
fight.
りました。はい。申し訳ございませんでした。
God.
では失礼いたします。
Oh, click.
ダメだな。
It's very.
この所長、県市の人事
He doesn't get it. He doesn't get it.
地元町会の怖さは分かってない。
県の職員出身じゃそんなもんですよ。
しかも相手はひなみ沢連長だぞ。俺はどうなっても知らないからね。 そっちはどう？
Pin all the blame on him.
園崎顧問と連絡がついた？
はい。君吉会長と同じ意見だそうです。相談所への連絡に対する返事は会長だけでなく顧問の方にも欲しいそうです。
I see.
まずいことになったな。ハンドンの楽しい土曜日が朝から台無しだよ。
It's no such luck.
相談所長は怖いものなしで懲戒なんか知らんってさ。
下手すりゃ週明けには本庁と相談所を凱旋者が囲むこともあり得るぞ。
会長宅と顧問宅に連絡です。
Oh god. Oh
手分け
god.
してお返事しますか？
Where it is ramping up fast.
その前
Like,
に市長室に連絡するよ。
ooh, okay. Is that not even, is that the end of the chapter? Or, I mean, the subchapter? Or not even still? Okay. Oh, no new tip there? Wow, that's like never happened before, huh? That's crazy. There's always, have we literally ever had a subchapter without a new tip? That's crazy. Okay. Well, I guess that's it, huh? I guess that's it. So, alright, alright. We are getting there. We are getting there. We're saving Sadako. We're gonna save her. I would say whether she likes it or not, but we need her to like it. So I don't know. We've got to save her though. We have to. So, God, I love that. No, that was great. That was great. Okay, I guess that's it. So, if you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you think, and I will see you in the next one.